Hey, good morning guys. Today's episode we're going to do a demonstration video, and we're going to completely disassemble and take apart the motor generator number 2 of this 2017 Nissan Note E-Power. So we want to inspect all its components. So we will continue. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna take apart the rear covers from the engine, and before doing that, check out this top cover over here to disconnect the main power cables. It's a 3-phase, massive cables. So it has 2 8mm bolts with 3 8mm bolts, and she should go up. Then we will take out this connection from the resolver and the temperature sensors. So we'll continue. Okay, so we already pre-disassembled this cover over here. Let's take it out. And just like the motor generator number 1, it has its connector over here that goes to this outlet. Okay, so basically looking at the very same thing. You got a resolver or position sensor with its connector and this long 2-pin cable. It's the temperature sensor that goes directly into the stator winding. Alright, now we already disconnect the main connectors over here and the 2 bolts, so we're able to disassemble this huge massive cable. I also see it comes with this seal rubber to protect it from dirt and debris. Okay, so we'll continue. Alright, so we found over here a very interesting situation that I wanted to share. So one of the main differences of motor generator number 2 to the motor generator number 1 is the, of course, not only the size. This motor is actually massive, but the front cover is extractable. So you can see. So after I took it apart, okay, it has this huge gasket. It's metal gasket, and look what we found over here. It's the cooling chamber, but it's very interesting because you can understand how it actually works. So it goes as the inlet and the outlet, and the way it moves, it's some sort of a loop. So it goes in, goes up, then goes inside the tunnel, then it goes down again, then up and down. So it's a cycle, goes up and down. So it's a very efficient circulation of the coolant. Pretty nice, because with the other motor we couldn't be able to understand that. So, well, I want to be careful with this spring washer that has over here to make a little pressure on it. Well, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna be able to take out this massive rotor. I'll give it a try anyway, but I'll let you guys know. So we'll continue. Alright guys, we're here again. It's been like, I think maybe an hour after I was struggling against this electric motor to completely take it apart. So I finally did. And yeah, well, this is the main rotor. Yeah, she declared war to me to go out. It's extremely powerful, but one thing for sure, she didn't come with the Brutus power. So you cannot go against me, because you will lose. Okay, so we'll continue over here. So we finally disassembled the whole motor generator number 2 of this 2017 Nissan Note E-Power. So we're going to give a little description of all its parts, and also a few issues that I found that made me realize that this motor is pretty much delicate and needs some sort of maintenance every while. So let's begin. Okay, first of all, this is the main power outlet that goes inside this hole over here. So I was able to take it out. Of course, you just got to be careful with the wiring when you need to bend them a little bit in order to take these out. Okay, so you want to be careful. You don't want to break these cables, otherwise it will damage the motor. Okay, so well, you got the idea how it goes. I'm gonna take it out, but I found this issue over here. So can you see this? Yes, it's corrosion inside the cooling system. But the thing about this is underneath this is a gasket. Now, the gasket is in good condition, but the thing about this is that you got a leak inside here. You completely burn the electric motor. So it's very delicate, this. And okay, this is the main gasket goes over here, and this is the main gasket from the back. All right, now this is the stator winding with the 2-pin connector for the temperature sensor. We got the 3-phase power, and this 2 cables over here, they are connected together, but they're not connected to ground. I think this makes some sort of connection, some sort of a loop, maybe to boost the power. I'm not really sure, so I really don't want to speculate about that. But the connection, it doesn't go out. The connection of them stays in here. See, connect between each other and head back in. So if you have any comments about this, let me know, because I'm not really sure what about it. But the 3-phase, yes, the 3-phase connector goes out. All right, now this is the just a moment. Oh yes, it's massive, heavy, powerful. This is the main rotor, but well, as you can see, this rotor is not broken as the next one, but I'm gonna bring the next one so we will compare the size of it, so you will have an idea how massive and powerful this is. Remember that this is the one who propels the vehicle itself. Okay, let me bring the other one, but before doing that, I don't want to take any chances. These magnets are extremely powerful. Okay. Yeah, see what I'm telling you. If I don't put this, I think I will never take this apart. So that's the rotor, the motor generator number 1 compared to the rotor of the motor generator number 2. So yeah, it's a huge difference. Yeah, they want to stick together. All right. So this, what you've seen over here, is the motor generator number 1. There we go. We already took it apart in a previous episode. Okay. So we'll continue over here, and we'll find here in the back of the vehicle the main connector for the resolver and the temperature sensor, the outlet jack, and the resolver. If you know what the resolver is, or the position sensor, we described it on the previous episode. This is a 3-phase stator winding that allows the computer to determine the position of the rotor, the speed of rotation of the rotor, and the direction of rotation of the rotor. So the computer needs to know that to make all the analysis for an efficient work of the electric motor. All right. So if you see over here, this is underneath the vehicle. We have the 2 outlets inlet of the coolant. So it brings these two connectors. Yes, we will discuss about this later. This is an issue. And this is the next one. It goes right here with its O-ring. It's easy to access to this from the bottom of the vehicle. Alright, we already saw the main cables, and this is the rear cover. So the rear cover the rear cover fits with this huge washer over here that compress the main bearing to the housing. And of course the bearing is exactly the same of the other one, so it's a 6206B NSK. So okay, we're watching here the other side. I'm gonna show you the front of the electric motor. Just a moment, let me move. Yes, it's heavy. Okay, always remember when you, just for prevention, you put this, I always put the bolts, so I won't, if you're moving or dragging this to the surface, you might damage this. So always put the bolts, just for protection. But look at the chamber inside the coolant. Yeah, well, if you guys agree with me, especially all of you technicians, this is a mess, because this is extremely delicate, because in time the coolant it simply goes all the way through the gasket, and finally she will be able to reach the electric motor itself, and it gets damaged. So this is very delicate, actually. Well, this is a complete review of the motor generator number 2 of the Nissan Note E-Power. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you later. Okay guys, so I just I finished to assemble back the motor generator number 2 of the 2017 Nissan Note E-Power, and in this final stage of the video I want to make a demonstration of the efficiency of the power of the hybrid electric vehicles, and give a little demonstration. And when you drive in the vehicle, at the very moment you depress the accelerator, there's always energy producing in these electric motors, and in a hybrid vehicles that energy is never wasted, because it's stored back in the battery using the kinetic energy. So I'm gonna make a small demonstration over here. I make this, don't freak out all this cable, it's just a couple of clips, the cable with this little improvised switch with 8 amps volt H4, and we're also going to measure the voltage. So we're going to measure the AC voltage that this produces. So let's give it a try. Okay, right now I have absolutely no resistance, but we're still producing voltage. So that is 5, almost 6 volts. What I'm spinning here, I don't know, maybe it could be 50 RPM. That's absolutely nothing. So just imagine if we spin this motor at 6,000 RPM, 4,000 RPM, how much power this produces. And you never waste this power. vehicle, convert it into kinetic energy and store it in the battery to recharge. So now I'm gonna give it a little resistance with this bulb. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's a little harder because remember we're producing voltage over here, and the bulb makes a lot of resistance, so it turns a lot harder to move it. But right now I'm doing it with my bare hands. Okay, now if we switch it off, it will spin back easy again, but we're still producing voltage. That's one of the things when you move in the vehicle. If you're pushing the vehicle while it's stopped, you are still producing electricity. So you always want to be careful when manipulating the vehicle if you're moving it. Anyway, just wanted to show you the kinetic energy store that uses to store the power in the battery. Yeah, I got a little tired, but as you see, hybrid electric vehicles are very efficient. You never waste any energy. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very interesting. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.